Well, it is one of the most anticipated, most fiercely contested fixtures in Brazilian football history. A game known as the Canal, and it doesn't take too much guessing who's involved. More than 100 years in the making. Its reputation for ferocity is well earned. Games between these two have a very different feeling. It's based in the port city of Porto Alegre. It is Grêmio against Internacional. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, this one always matters. There's the shot! Some good work on the right flank here. Played into space out wide. Well, that's an excellent interception. Now the finish! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Grêmio are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Strong running down that left flank. Ball's gone out of play. Another throw-in. He's in, surely! Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Internacional.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Grêmio!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Internacional looking to pass their way through. He's got away.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Internacional were again...
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think... Yeah.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Grêmio head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Grêmio definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Braithwaite. Still just a single goal between the sides. Caught offside that time.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Valencia. He's found the way. Valencia! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Braithwaite. Braithwaite. Real chance! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So there's going to be another change here. Premio are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Pavon. He's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Premio have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Can he put it away? It's a loose ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Jemison. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He might be in here! Oh, that's fabulous. Five minutes to add. Now it's Braithwaite. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. That is great defending, so alert. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And already we're underway here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Everton. Oh no, he's got that wrong. De la Cruz. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Everton. Played back in. De la Cruz. He's tried one! It's anyone's ball now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, that's a key interception. Everton. Bruno Henrique. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Goal! Flamengo! First blood drawn. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Flamengo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's hoisted clear.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Everton. Bruno Henrique. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Corinthians finding their passes. Closing in on goal. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Corinthians have their second corner now. Everton clears it away. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Luis Araujo engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he finish? He scores! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Goes looking wide. Everton.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, just skips past his man. Everton. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he skips past his man. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Can he latch on to this? Well read. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. The action has already restarted. He's picked his way through. Spread out to the left. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shot goal! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart...
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yep, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair. The teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Corinthians are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. That's going in strongly.
He's gone forward. No, that's been intercepted. Pulgar. Nicely aimed pass.
Flamengo certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And that's that. Corinthians perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble.
So hello, welcome one and all to what is certainly in terms of international football in Latin America, the ultimate grudge match. Two absolute superpowers who also happen to be neighbours on a continent widely recognised as football's home. It is a rivalry that has a history which lasts well over a century and has, of course, been ranked top of all footballing rivalries by media and supporters alike. It comes as little surprise, then, that this game is considered... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, that's a waste. Taliafico. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
Okay, interesting. Pass is just off target. Linton. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alvarez. And Fernandes. De Paul. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Messi. Driving forward. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Foot in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's De Paul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here. And he'll shoot here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Linton. Danilo. Rafinha. And that has left him in a heap. He's picked his way through. Chance! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Martinez deals with it effortlessly. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Good read, needed to be. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, the shot could be on here. He's come in hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Alvarez. Now it's Rafinha. Neymar. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Gabriel cuts it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's shifting through the gears here. In once more. McAllister.
Brazil truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Neymar. Romero has given away a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Argentina are down to 10 men.
Cambio.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Martinez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Linton. Pepe looking to get on the end of this. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Pepe. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And we are already back underway. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
To Paul! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Joao Pedro. He's found a way through. Now it's Martinez. Martinez. He is just caressing the ball. Half-time, extra time. Well, we're still where we started, despite the best efforts of both parties. A game that has been at times exciting, often frustrating, unbearably tense. And the next 15 minutes will be the last chance for somebody to win it. And if you're just back, well, the action is real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Terrific header!
This is when that numerical disadvantage can take its toll. They've coped so well up to now, but energy reserves are being tested to the limit. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, both sides.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Yeah, maybe most were not expecting this to go the distance, Peter, but they can't complain about the graft and energy on show. I think the scoreline wasn't from the want of trying, and now it's lottery time.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. Messi shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. 1-0.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Argentina with this chance to pull two clear. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too. And they're two up. So down by two, another miss can be game, set and match.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Argentina are looking for comfort. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper. And that doubles their lead. Brazil can't afford to miss another one.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Argentina are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Belted right down the middle. 3 each. The ball comes forward for the 5th of 5.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
The margin of error is 0. And that has lifted the roof. Argentina have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim alongside me. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
The action has already started. He's shifting through the gears here. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Fran Garcia. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Fiddles it through. Valverde. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Vallejo gets over and intercepts. Ramon. Vallejo. And it's Modric. That's a sharp pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's lost his man here. And here's Mbappe. Decent hit! Goalkeeper's ball. Ter Stegen, will they claim to that? Rafinha. Pass is just off target.
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit hard.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He might be in here. Look at the space here. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Eric Garcia making good progress on the right-hand side. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. And he's been shifted off it. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, well played. Endrick. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Always onto this. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Fran Garcia. Vallejo. And Ramon. Vallejo. And Ramon. Lucas Vasquez chasing after it. He's found a way through. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Well, we are already up and running again. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, no, that was a chance.
Bellingham! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! Terrible error, duly punished. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Now, who's going to be first to this? Lewandowski had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great hit! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. And the shot! There it is! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Lewandowski shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. 1-0.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
And stepping up, the skipper.
Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Rafinha is looking to do his bit. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So, the second man in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
And they're 2 up. Madrid can't afford to miss another one. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Yamal to end it here and now. And he delivers! Barcelona have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality. Well, how will we look back on that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity.